Ray, user ID password marin dude 131 993
Any doubt yesterday class?
293.
Okay. For example,
Password
web hosting is
8644
my keyword. When you observe this keyword,
8644.
this one is title tag,
Right?
this one is URL structure, this one. Okay, title and URL structure is over. Okay. Now here, next one is description. This is description. When you observe title tag, this is my web hosting targeting keyword. Here clearly we can find web hosting. Suppose here, if you are not creating any web hosting in title tag, that time your keyword should not be ranked. Okay. So very important thing is title tag. For example, sometimes if you are not creating relevancy URL structure, that time that will be not affected in SEO. Okay. URL structure is not a matter. Sometimes some URLs we are finding like this, abc.com. percentage something question mark. Many dynamic websites URLs we can find like this one. But here in SEO point of view, URL structure is very important. If you are not creating any URL structure, proper URL structure, you are using 10% on-page optimization. 10% on-page optimization you lost. So that URL structure is very important. Next one, title. Already I told you. Okay. After completion of on-page optimization, we must check our SEO score. This one is only on-page SEO score. That time I got 85% score. 85% score. In this case, here in title tag I have written 64 characters. 64 characters I have written. Okay. After that, I decreased 64 characters. First I have written 68 characters. That time I got 85% score. Again I decreased 64. Okay. Now I checked SEO score. That time I got 90% score. Okay. This is very important. Don't exceed 64 characters. But search engine can read 128 characters. Suppose sometimes we need 80 characters. That time we can, that's not an issue. But if you want good quality score, please create 64 characters. Okay. Next one is description. Very important. Yesterday I told you 10 points now, 12 points. Title, first one is URL structure, next one is description, next one is keywords. Okay, these three are nothing but meta tags. Meta tags are very important. For example, on page, just think on page automation is 100%. In this, 50% is meta tags.
Unmuted.
Hi Ashok. Hi Ashok.
Yeah.
This is Arun.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually, I just want to know that you said something like 64 characters in that URL, right? Is it
Mm-hmm.
mandatory? Is it mandatory to have 64 characters to get high SEO score?
Not mandatory, but a search engine can read 128 characters.
Okay.
Here, many times we are checking our SEO quality score, page score.
Okay.
Okay, every time if you get 90 to 85%, that one is very good quality score.
Okay.
Okay, here if you have written your title tag 74 or 68 characters,
Okay.
that time your quality score should be decreased. Okay, got my point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, here if you are getting 85%, when your title tag characters are 74 and 68 characters.
Okay.
Okay. Next, here when you decrease 64 characters, automatically your web page quality score or SEO score should be decreased.
Okay. So it is always better to have uh, less than 64.
Yes, less than 64.
Okay.
My suggestion is 32 to 64 characters are very good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ashok.
Muted.
Yeah. Next one, description. Next important thing is description. Okay, here descriptions we can find here only search engines. We cannot find description in our web pages. Okay, here we cannot find this short description. In this page also we cannot find this description. Please write down rules, not rules, syntax. First one, meta name equal to description, content equal to 128 to 150 characters. This is the syntax. Description is very important. Sometimes some people may not write proper descriptions. That time they may lose visits also, because when you open this keyword in search engine web hosting, many times we may find this only. After that only we will click this. Okay. So that here description is very important. But here some rules and regulations are there. When you write 128 to 150 characters meta description or meta description tag, here in this we must use primary keyword 2 times. Very important, primary keyword is 2 times. Secondary keyword only 1 time. Ternary keyword 1 time. Like this. In this short description, you must use primary keyword 1 time, primary keyword 2 times, secondary keyword 1 time, and ternary keyword 1 time. For example, here I have written this title tag, jobs jobs information, next one is jobs updates. This is my title tag. Now for this I am writing description. Here we must create primary keyword as 2 times, secondary 1 time. So this is our rule. How can we write? Just use your own words. Okay. Otherwise, we have this syntax. First one, primary keyword hyphen, secondary keyword hyphen, ternary keyword hyphen @ your domain name.com, comma, sorry, full stop, call to action. Okay, here primary keyword one time, secondary keyword one time, this one and this one is over, but here I used only one time primary keyword. In this call to action, I'll repeat once again. So these are my targeting keywords. And jobs of information @ your domain name.com, full stop, log on our website, get free jobs alerts, something like that. Because in this call action, this one is call to action, here I have written jobs. So this rule is I fulfill. Jobs is 2 times. First one is jobs here, another one here jobs. Here starting letter should be capital. This is very important. In title tag and description, we must write starting letter should be capital. Jobs capital. Here jobs is J capital, I capital, the J capital, I capital. Forget about all the things, but here when you observe this, starting letter should be capital. Or if you have good knowledge in English, just use your own words and write. But in that 150 characters, please repeat primary keyword 2 times, secondary keyword 1 time, ternary keyword 1 time, like this. Okay, got my point? Any doubt here? If you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, please write one description. Take any keyword, write title tag and description. Yesterday you have written, you wrote some title tags. Just write title tags and description. They are very, very important. Description. Maximum on-page automation depends only your title, your structure, description, and keywords. Please write here. Okay, and I'll add one more. Online training, IT online training, this is my title tag. So for this, here I am writing like this. Okay, please write one description then. Please write one description tag, title and description tag. Please do it. When you write description tag, these rules are very important. Primary keyword 2 times, ternary keyword 1 time, secondary keyword 1 time, like this. Please write here. Please send me a message. Yes, sometimes that description tag have more than 150 characters. That time, in that 150 characters, fulfill all these rules. Okay, in 150 characters, you must create 2 times primary keyword, 1 time secondary keyword.
Welcome back to One Stop Tutorials.
Suppose if you have more than 150 characters, okay, after that just increase it.
Welcome back to One Stop Tutorial.
Please give space. Log on our website, get free movies updates. Right. Good. India political. Okay. Here I is capital. Okay, this one is basic. Yes, it's important. Okay, for WordPress websites is not required. This one is important, but WordPress websites, already I told you na, in WordPress one plugin is there. That one is Platinum SEO pack. When you install that plugin, automatically some box will come. In that boxes, just insert this one only. Don't insert all the syntax. So here we can find, for example, if you want to check the every page syntaxes, press Ctrl U. Okay, this one, this is my syntax, like this. Here we can find first title, this one is title, this one is description and keywords. This is my syntax, sorry, description. How can you change? How can you change, Anurag? This one is source code only. If you want to change any meta tags, we need cPanel details or WordPress username password. Otherwise, it's very difficult to change title description keywords. For observation purpose only, we can check. This is source code. Can you check these characters? It's fine. Good. And next one is keywords. Here, syntax is same. Keywords, content, all keywords only 256 characters. But nowadays nobody can use 256 characters because search engines cannot give any ranking or any score to keywords. This is not an important, but in our on-page automation, in this rule is there. That is the reason only we have to write keywords. Nowadays, past 2 years onwards, search engines did not recognize keywords, any keywords. So that many times we cannot concentrate this keyword section. But we can write small keywords. So rule is all letters are small letters. All letters are small letters. Or all keywords are small words. Don't give space between word to word. Okay. For example, here just we have taken these keywords. Okay. Here rule is all are should be small letters. Don't give any space between keyword to keyword. Give comma only. Separate with comma. Like this. Suppose if you have related keywords, just increase it. News, political news, sports news, business news, entertainment news. Like this. Here rule is all letters should be small letters. Don't give any space between keyword to keyword or key phrase to key phrase. Please give comma. Okay, maximum many times just we are writing only 4 to 5 keywords. Okay, title tag here we have to write. Just write title tag, just leave it. Otherwise, increase any characters or related keywords like this. Local news updates, political news, sports news, business news. Here mandatory is first primary keyword, secondary keyword, ternary keyword. Then only increase any other related keyword. Okay, otherwise don't insert any irrelated keywords here. Starting primary keyword is there, next secondary keyword, ternary keyword, then insert other keywords. So here SEO training in Hyderabad, SEO training institutes in Hyderabad in Amirpet, best institutes in Amirpet, Hyderabad, top institutes Amirpet, Hyderabad, like this. Here all should be small letters. Okay, don't give any space between word to word. Give a comma. These are very, very important. Okay, first one is URL structure, second one is title, third one is description, fourth one is keywords. Here very important thing is follow rules. If you are not following rules, then after that you will not get any good SEO score. Here SEO score is very important. Okay, once you got 90% SEO quality score, okay, in future we will not change any content or anything, but if you get 50 or 60 or 40% SEO score in future, keep changing is very important, then only you'll get more SEO score. I'll tell you after completion of this we have some tools. After completion of this on-page automation I'll show you. We'll give you some tools, don't worry about it. Some websites are there, each and every tool I'll provide. Okay, in this any doubt here? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, please ask me. These are very, very, very important. Title tags, description tag, keywords tag. Title tag, don't give commas. Sometimes when you open any other website, old website, that time we can find commas. Okay? That one is old syntax. 4 years back, old syntax, that one. 5 years. Recently, algorithm has updated. For example, now Google updated one algorithm. Where can we find? So here is the answer. Just go to mathcats.com. M-A-T-T Mathcats. Who is Mathcats? Mathcat is a Google SEO department head HOD. So in Mathcats blog we can find all updates. These are the all updates. Okay, and please follow Mathcats Twitter and Facebook page. It's very important. And one more thing important is, let's go to YouTube. In this, please search Mathcats videos. Mathcat SEO 2012. Here you will get n number of answers. Excellent answers you will get here. Okay. On page SEO best practices in 2012.
What I want to find out here is, what's the keyword usage now? I mean, I think we all know there's about 200 places that you can use keywords that might help you with a bit. There's about 3 that I really care about. I want to see the keyword used in the title and in the URL. And if the keyword is in the URL,
And this one is Mathcats video.
I think this question comes from here.
question is, we have an e-commerce site, around 1,000 products and pages on that site. So how can we create new meta details for those pages? Okay, let me give a little bit of thought, right? The question should not be, I have N pages, how can I make them unique? The question is, how many pages can I have? All right. If you can't manage to have 1,000 pages and have something different than just an employee feed or whatever on each page of that site, then why should your 1,000 pages, which are again maybe just more content or employee feed, rank compared to someone else's 1,000 pages of that same site? So I understand what you're asking, but I think I would ask yourself, what makes your site unique? What is the value add? What's the compelling proposition for what to go visit your e-commerce site? If you can't have any content, if you can't come up with some angle or reason, to gimmick something that makes it fun, something that makes it better, easier for people to make them like your site, then that's a really tough proposition. And so I wouldn't set yourself a goal of having 1,000 pages of it. How can I add a little bit of value each one? Sometimes it's better to think about, okay, how much value can I add, and that is so that I get pages on my site. So that might sound a little bit harsh, but on the other hand, if everybody on the entire internet all wanted to have a 1,000-page site and weren't able to come up with unique content or some other way or differentiating factor for the website, you're only left with a lot of pages which are not that differentiated, not that high quality, and not that unique. And that's not good for the web. It's not good for the ecosystem of the web. It's not good for users of the web who are just trying to find good stuff and don't necessarily want to find a copy of the same content. They're going to find something different. So that might sound a little bit harsh, but give it some thought, because we do see a lot of people who are like, okay, I can make this many sites. Now how do I make them useful? And sometimes by the time you reach that point where you have n number of sites and you're trying to make them useful, you've already made some in my opinion, errors in how you're trying to think about how to create them. So just some food for thought.
Okay, please watch recent videos only. Okay, this one is recent, January 2012. When you watch old videos are different. The algorithm was different. Okay, so my suggestion is every day please watch 2 to 3 videos. Only please watch MathCuts videos only. Okay, next one. Next very important thing is image tag. Image tag. What is image tag? Every website 100% we observe image tag. Without image tag we cannot. Just wait. Each and every site we must visible image. These are the images. But real syntax, image syntax, this one, img src equal to, here we have to give path, and next one height, width. Okay, this one. But this syntax search engine doesn't recognize. Here path 1.jpg, something like that. Okay, search engine doesn't recognize this path. But when you insert this code, image will be visible. Okay, so here I am inserting this code. Here we are able to see images. That's not an issue. But this one not correct syntax. But in this syntaxes, search engine doesn't recognize. In this case, if you write this syntax, automatically search engine give into mark. This one is wrong. So how should we overcome this mistake or error? So this is the way. Simple. Designer can write this syntax, but SEO professional can write this syntax. Just write alt tag only, like this. Simple. If you are not writing alt tag, but search engines doesn't recognize this syntax, this is the wrong syntax. For search engines, not websites, not servers, sorry, not servers. Okay, but this one is search engine purpose, this one is wrong, this one is correct. For example, sometimes when you preparing content for any keyword, that time we don't want any image. Image is not required. What should I do? In this case, we must insert one image first, because in on-page automation we have some rules and regulations. We must fulfill all those rules and regulations, otherwise we are not getting good quality score. Okay, this is the reason only every time we will find one image in one page. But my suggestion is, don't insert more than 3 images per page. Okay, when you insert 5 to 10 images per page, that time page opening time should be low, so speed should be low. The very important thing is we need good opening time. Means opening time means page speed time is very high. Okay, here when you observe two competitors, for example, just these are the two competitors, and this one and this one. When you open these websites, okay, this website opening time is very high compared to this website. In future, this ranking should be increased, because here opening time is very high. This is the reason behind it. Okay? It's very, very important. Now, next one is image optimization. Suppose here, now I want to optimize image. For example, I am taking Salman Khan image. That time nobody can search results. Maximum we are using only image result only. This is nothing but image results. Okay, these are Salman Khan images, but in this first place occupied some other website. Okay. For this also we have to optimize images. How can we optimize? Simple. My targeting keyword is Salman Khan. This is my targeting keyword. First, save that image name as this name only. For example, this image name is something like JPG. Please rename this image name like this only. Here some rules is there. All are should be small letters. Dot JPG. Why I have given here small letters and hyphen? This one is URL structure. So when you target this, I'll show you in my website. this one. This is URL structure. Okay, so that we must say that image name as our targeting keyword. This is targeting keyword, or else this one is images. That time save Salman Khan images. Now here is our syntax. In this case, this gives this syntax. Height and width are same, but keyword should be like this. Salman Khan images. Like this. Okay. One question is here. What is that? In title tag, we have more than 3 keywords like this. First one is Salman Khan images. Next one is Salman Khan latest images. Third one is Salman Khan pictures. These are my targeting keyword. That time, what should I do? There I used only one keyword. What about remaining 2 keywords? Not SCR here, SRC. Sorry. SRC, source. Source. Okay, thank you, Sai Krishna. Source. Okay, here IMG SRC. Okay. Here, what about remaining 2 keywords? Where can I use? Suppose in that page, if you want to insert another 2 images, okay, use these 2 keywords in the 2 images. Otherwise, just write like this. In one alt tag, we can insert a number of keywords like this. Any doubt here? This one is alt tag or image tag. Suppose if you are not creating any alt tag here, search engine doesn't recognize. When you write alt tag, then only search engine gives rank. This one is a image tag. Only search engine know only alt tag. Search engine doesn't know image SRC, this one. When you write alt tag, then only search engine recognize. Okay, got my point? Any doubt here in search engines? Very important. Sometimes, yes, keywords only. In WordPress, sometimes when you find alt tags, search image tag, right click, view, inspect element. Okay. This is syntax. This one, sorry. This one. When you observe this syntax, here I did not find any alt tag. So here I am getting one error. Immediately what should I do? Please insert alt tag for this. Alt tag, something SEO training, something like that. Got it? Please check all your images. Whenever you find, okay, there is no alt tag, that time please insert alt tags. These are the alt tags. If you are not inserting alt tag, you may face some problems. Here some alt tags are missing. In this also alt tag missed. This one. In this also alt tag missed. There is no alt tag. So we can insert. Here, can you find any alt tag here? Yes, this one is alt tag. Next one. This one is also image tag. Yes, this one is alt tag. SEO training in Hyderabad. Like this. Okay. Alt tag is nothing but our keywords. That's it. Any doubt? Yours. Okay. URL structure, title, description, keywords, image tag. Next. Okay, my question is, where can I insert image, title, description, keywords? Okay. Each and every page we have the syntax. HTML and HTML. Next one, head and head. Next one, body and body. This is HTML syntax. Body and body. Here in head section we can insert meta tags. Okay. URL structure we cannot find anywhere. Only URL structure is this one only. But all meta tags we can insert only head tag only. Meta tags means title, description, keywords. That's it. After that, image tag onwards, image tag, header tag, all these we can insert in body sections. Whatever you write in header tags, that one we are not visible. Whatever you write in body tag, that one we can visible. Okay. All body. Suppose when you find each and every page, this is source code. This one is HTML. Here to here head is there. Where is head? Here, head closing. In this we are not finding, but in this section, body and body, all the body section is content part. Okay. All this message or content we can find in our web pages. This part should be visible. Next one, header tags. Header tags. Normally header tags are playing major role in content section. What are header tags? In HTML we have 6 header tags. That one, H1, H2, H4, H5, H6. These are header tags. In HTML we have 6 header tags, but in SEO purpose we can use only 3 header tags. Sometimes we may use 4 header tags, H1, H2, H3. Sometimes we can use 5, 6 also, but nobody can use 6. Only 5% or 6% people are using 6 header tags. But my suggestion, don't use H4, H5, H6 tags. Only please use H2, H3, H3. H1, H2, H3. But H2, H3 is not mandatory, but H1 is mandatory. Suppose in case if you are not inserting any H1 tag in your content, but that keyword may not be ranked. Less chances are there. Okay. In the content only we have to write all these tags. But here order should be like this. First H1 tag, next H2 tag, next H3 tag. Don't jumble. Don't create like this. follow this rule. But in content, suppose if you want to use h1 tag 2 times, h2 tag 2 times, h3 tag 2 times. But whenever you use h1 tag, that should be primary keyword only. If you want to write h1 tag, you must write only primary keyword. Don't write h2 tag as a primary keyword or h3 primary keyword or secondary keyword and h1 keyword, h1 tag. But h1 is only primary keyword. h2 is secondary keyword. Like this. Yes, these are very, very important factors. h1, h2, h3. Very, very important. Okay, and I'll repeat once again in content automation also. One part is there, that one is content automation. Content automation, I'll repeat. But here, these are the roles, header tags, h1, h2. Please write down. Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, and tomorrow 7:30. No, all these 3 tags are not mandatory, but h1 is mandatory. Not twice, one time only. But don't use 3 times. When you are using 3 times, that one is spamming. Only 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. For example, if you don't want h2 tag as a 2 times, but use 1 time. 1 time is mandatory. 2 times is not. Why we are using all these h1, h2, h3 tags? For example, many times when you find all title tags, some people may write jobs, jobs updates, jobs information. These are 3 keywords. Jobs, primary keyword, jobs updates, jobs information. These are my targeting keywords. Many times, many website owners may use only h1 only. That time h1 will be ranked. Remaining keywords will be ranking, but it will take some time, more time it will take. When you use h2, h3 tags, immediately these keywords also we can find in top 10 position. This is the reason behind that. Optimization is very important, but here smart optimization is very important. When you optimize your content very smartly, 100% all your keywords should be ranked. This is very, very important here. Don't neglect on-page optimization. Many people neglecting on-page optimization. After completion of your on-page optimization, validations are very, very important. Nobody can teach you validations, but your validations are very important. Very, very important validations. And website speed is also very important. Okay, don't insert. Yes, I'll show you. In my website, this is a header tag. This one. This is me. My targeting keyword is SEO training. This one header tag. This is everything. Website designing and development. This one. This one is also header tag. Okay. Sometimes you cannot find any header tag content. That time what should we do? Many times we can find like this only. That's it. This one is also keyword. Image is also keyword. Okay, for image tag, I have given H1. That's it. Okay. Can I close? If you have any doubt, please ask me. Yeah, Sairam, wait. Okay, Sairam.
సార్ ఇది మెటా ట్యాగ్ అనేది దేనికి యూజ్ చేస్తారు ఒకసారి క్లియర్గా చెప్తారా?
ఇప్పుడు మెటా ట్యాగ్ అనేది ఏంటంటే ఒక పేజ్ ఉందనుకో,
ఓకే,
ఈ పేజ్ గురించి నువ్వు దేని గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నావు? ఫస్ట్ వీఆర్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ SEO ట్రైనింగ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ కాలర్స్ వచ్చి చెక్ చేసేది మెటా ట్యాగ్స్ నే.
ఓకే, మెటా ట్యాగ్స్.
మెటా ట్యాగ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? టైటిల్, డిస్క్రిప్షన్, కీవర్డ్స్.
ఓకే,
ఈ టైటిల్, డిస్క్రిప్షన్, కీవర్డ్స్ కి రిలవెన్సీ ఉండాలి. ఆల్రెడీ నేను చూపించాను కదా. ఇప్పుడు చూడు, నువ్వు ఇక్కడ సెర్చ్ లో నువ్వు ఏదైనా సెర్చ్ చేసావు అనుకో, ఇక్కడ జాబ్స్ అని సెర్చ్ చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? మాక్సిమం ఎక్కడ రిలవెన్సీ ఉంటే ఫస్ట్ అది చూపిస్తుంది, తర్వాత మిగతా చూపిస్తుంది మనకి.
అవునవును.
సో ఆ రిలేటెడ్ కీవర్డ్స్ ని మనకున్న రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ ప్రకారం మనం ఇక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం అన్నమాట. అదే లాజిక్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇక్కడ నేను SEO ట్రైనింగ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నా. సో ఇక్కడ చూడు, టైటిల్ ఏముంది? SEO ట్రైనింగ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్, SEO ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్, ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ ట్రైనింగ్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నా? ఇక్కడ W3 SEO ట్రైనింగ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్ ఈజ్ ఏ ప్రొఫెషనల్ SEO గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నా.
ఓకే,
ఇక్కడ కూడా SEO అంటే ఇక్కడ సమ్ రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ వి హావ్ అకార్డింగ్ టు దట్ రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్.
డిస్క్రిప్షన్ పర్పస్ లాగా యూజ్ చేస్తున్నట్టు అది.
ఎస్. ఈ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ అంటే ఏంటంటే మనకి ఏదైతే కంటెంట్ ఉందో దానికి షార్ట్ ఇస్తుంది అన్నమాట. ఇది ఎక్కడ కనపడుతుంది అంటే డిస్క్రిప్షన్ ప్రతి సెర్చ్ ఇంజిన్ లో. సెర్చ్ ఇంజిన్ ఉంది కదా,
గూగుల్లో సెర్చ్ చేసినప్పుడు వెబ్సైట్ కింద ఉంటుంది.
ఇప్పుడు ఎంత క్లారిటీగా రాస్తే అంతమంది విజిట్. ఎందుకంటే మాక్సిమం ఇక్కడ మనం చీప్ వెబ్ పోస్టింగ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతాం అనుకో, మనం అప్పుడు రిలేటెడ్ గా ఓకే వీఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ వెబ్ పోస్టింగ్ ఎట్ వెరీ చీప్ అండ్ 10 GB at the rate 50 rupees సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్. అలా రాసాం అనుకో మనం ఆటోమేటిక్గా కీవర్డ్స్ అనేది రిలేటెడ్ కీవర్డ్స్ రాస్తాం. ఇది ప్రాక్టీస్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. నువ్వు టాపిక్ మిస్ అయ్యావో మళ్ళీ నేను రిపీట్ చేస్తాను. అరుణ్ కుమార్.
Unmuted.
Yeah, Ashok, I have a question related to content that we place in our websites.
Okay.
Actually, there are some people who thought of starting a website, but they have the topics, but they are not aware of the content, how to get the content, because they are not into that topics and all.
Okay.
If that is the case, will there be a place where we can get the content that we can place in our websites?
All the things I'll tell you in content automation. One topic is there, na?
Okay.
Okay. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'll tell you content automation. In that, I'll tell you all the details clearly. No problem for that.
Okay. So even though a person is not aware of the content, he can get the content from third parties.
Yes. But don't copy and paste it.
Okay.
Some logics are there. In case if you want, I'll provide you some softwares. Okay. In that content section, I'll tell you clearly.
Oh.
Just leave it. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Good night to all. If you have any doubt, please call me and mail me, and I'll send you notes within 1 hour, half an hour. This part, title tag. What is that? First one is URL structure, title tag, description, keywords, up to image tag. I'll send it. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Yes. I'll send it here.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.